Good morning. This week's devotion is Don't Forget to Praise. Have you ever noticed that when things are hard, when things are not going your way, you find it easy to pray? When you're sick, you pray for healing. When you lose a job, you pray you'll find another one. When you lose someone you love, you pray for peace. When the world feels uncertain or cruel, you pray for God to come and save. And all this is good. God wants us to come and share our needs and pains in prayer. But sometimes when things are rough, we get so caught up in what is wrong. We get so caught up in our desperation and suffering that we forget to give God thanks and praise. Even in our darkest times, we need to remember to give God thanks and praise for our life. That we have people who've loved us in our lives. That God hears and goes with us in our bad times as well as good. Our psalm for this week is a psalm of praise, but if you listen closely, not everything has been going well. There have been burdens and setbacks and even great loss. But still, the right response is to praise. So listen to Psalm 66, verses 1 through 12, and let's see if we can learn something about praising even in the rough times. Make a joyful noise to God, all the earth. Sing the glory of his name. Give him glorious praise. Say to God, how awesome are your deeds. Because of your great powers, your enemies cringe before you. All the earth worships you. They sing praise to you. Sing praises to your name. Come and see what God has done. He is awesome in his deeds among mortals. He has turned sea into dry land, and they pass through the river on foot. There we rejoiced in him, who rules by his might forever, whose eyes keep watch on the nations. Let the rebellious not exalt themselves. Bless our God, O people. Let the sound of his praise be heard, who has kept us among the living, and has not let our feet slip. For you, O God, have tested us. You have tried us as silver is tried. You have brought us into the net. You have laid burdens on our back. You let people ride over our heads. We went through fire and through water. Yet you have brought us out to a spacious place. So you heard that the psalmist has been tested, had burdens, had people tried to ride over their heads, been through fire and water, but still praised. After all that, how can the psalmist still sing praise? Because God was still with him. In the midst of the suffering, God did not let his feet slip and brought him through it. The psalmist took time to remember God's faithfulness in the past and trusted that God was there in the midst of everything and knew that God would bring him through it. So if you are struggling, having a hard time dealing with illness or even just the cruelty of the world, bring your request to God. But don't forget to praise. Even in the hardest time, remember that God was there with you in the past. Trust that God is with you now. And know that God will bring you through it in the end. Even if that end isn't until we get to be with Jesus in paradise. God will never leave you. Have a blessed week.